Narrow on 800mm bars this. Hi folks, thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. Obviously, if you've seen my previous video, you'll know that I've decided to keep the Kidsride Shotgun seat. If you haven't seen the previous video where I choose between the Kidsride and the Oxford Little Explorer, I'll put a link here in a box somehow if I can. All I've got to do now really is just fit this to this. Should be nice and easy, to be honest. I've got the tools, I've got the parts. Should only take 5 minutes. Let's have a watch. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, according to the instructions, is basically choose whereabouts on the top tube it's going to sit. It recommends between 200 and 300 mil, so 20 to 30 centimeters. Rough man maths is my hang 10 length is around about 15 centimeters. So from the stem, that's about 15. That's another 15. So pretty much anywhere here is my sweet spot. What you need to make sure, obviously, is that when it does attach, it's not going to impact your steering at all. So you don't want it near your handlebars, you don't want it near your wheel, you don't want it to interfere with your shock. I still want to be able to reach my lockout switch, that type of stuff. You'll see that there is a little nut on the top, a little bolt that the Allen key locks into, and that adjusts how tight this little section is. So all you need to do is loosen it off so that you can drop it straight down onto your top tube, find it centralized, and then just squeeze it. Squeeze it nice and tight so that's all the way down and that's tight as it'll go, and then use your Allen key to get some righty-tighty on there. There's no torque settings, so I'm guessing just, you know, tight. There we go. That's pretty good. That's not sliding anywhere, so that's pretty safe. Happy with that. What I need to do next is to thread through, but not yet attach, the little brace for the foot pegs, essentially. So they're just off camera. That's this little piece here. Recommends sliding the two nuts to the center of the bar, and they then go through here. So I'm just going to slide that through that one. Slide that. Okay, so straight away I can see that's no good for me because that's going to catch. So I just need to move it a smidge. There we go. Happy with that. Then spin that out so that these are equidistant. I'm doing it all by eye, so you just want to make sure that there's enough thread to pop the little things out. There we go. Might need to put some Benny Hill Yakety Sax music over this to just speed it up a little bit, because you don't need to see me twizzling nuts. So playing with me nuts again. Everything I do seems to be double entendres. Okay, so that'll do for now. What you do next is take your little metal foot peg, complete with stirrup. I want to make sure that my... Oh, I can't. My OCD is not going to be happy, because it means one of the little shotgun sections is going to be facing the wrong way. Still, it is what it is. So if I can thread these two on, and then we'll worry about tightening it up properly in a minute. Okay, that goes on there. You can see that this is a little bit loose at the minute, and that is what the centre section that we haven't yet attached is for. It's for taking up that slack. They call it the quick release, which is a bit of a misnomer, to be honest. Quick release, you would assume, is for quickly releasing things, and that's not what it's for at all. You can't take it on and off without undoing this bottom part. Obviously, you know, you can't. That's the laws of physics. Okay, so what we need to do next is just take this little quick release section. That's just a threaded bar, to be honest. So we're just going to undo that, pop one half through. I'm going to go 3 up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Slide that in there. Again, might need to Benny Hill this. Depends on how long it takes. Actually, this isn't so bad. You know, it's probably better that you see it in real time as well, to be honest. Just so you can see how long it's taken. Right, so at the minute, that's not touching my frame at all. There is a small gap underneath, which is good. Even though I've got a beautiful raw frame, you still wouldn't want to go scratching or smashing it up. So I can just tighten that a little bit more. And then lock that down. In fact, I can go a little bit tighter than that. Couple more spins. Lock that down. And that is pretty tight, which again is fine because the pressure is going to be down on it as opposed to swinging up and down. All I need to do next is just pop the seat on. So again, easily done. You can see this is basically just got standard seat post attachment parts on it. So you can just undo this nut to loosen it off to set the angle exactly as you want. So let's just squish that on there. There we go. Gonna eyeball that. That looks pretty mean. I'm happy with that. Just need to tighten it up. Again. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Apologies if my sweaty bald barnet is getting in view, but again, no torque settings, just tight, please, Captain. Right. There we go. That's going nowhere. Just to prove it. Look at that. Beefcake! 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 And there you go. I reckon that's taken, what, I'm guessing, maybe 3 minutes. And it's done. We are all done. Ready to roll and hit the trails. Look at that. Perfect. Thanks for watching, guys.